I want to talk about the one thing everybody forgets to do before they finish writing their book. And it's a shame because this one practice gives you a huge advantage, both in the quality of your writing and in the sales once you publish. This really helps you sell more books. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I am talking about the book blurb. When you write your book blurb, even if you're just starting your novel, this is going to give you focus, this is going to give you confidence, and it's going to give you motivation to keep going and finish because it will get your emotions about the book bubbling and it will also give you faith in the product when you're ready to publish. And so I have a really fun practice that will help you get started with a book blurb. And no matter how far you go with this, if you just get down some notes or get down these basics, I promise this has the value of a coaching session right here. So listen closely. So first step in writing your book blurb, I would love for you to go on Amazon and choose 3 books that you are just motivated to buy. What do you love about these 3 books? So, no matter what you're writing, of course, if you're writing fiction, choose some 3 books in fiction. If you want to go genre specific, go genre specific, but just go to the nonfiction or fiction shelves sections of Amazon and shop. Choose 3 books. Then, for each book, in one sentence, tell, write down what motivates you to buy this book. Why do you want the book? What's important about it? Then, now I want you to evaluate the book descriptions for these 3 magic books that you're just dying to get a hold of. And I want you to take a closer look. First, look at what appeals to you because often what appeals to you about other books is also your biggest motivation to write. And it also informs you a lot about the market. So then, in a closer evaluation, I have 3 questions. Do they mention the protagonist? And why is the protagonist interesting? Why is he or she appealing? What resonates? If you're looking at nonfiction, check out who would be the ideal reader of this book. Why are they appealing? Why is that book appealing? So, who's the person at the center of the book? And why do they make that book interesting? Really, get at the character of the person or the reader of the book. Second, what parts of the description evoke the most emotion? One of the central things of a really successful book description is it's not a summary, it's not logical about, the contents of the book. It really is targeting your emotions and your humanity. It's targeting what you're going to find most interesting, and that, of course, is what evokes the most emotion. So, really look out for what is emotional about the book description. And then finally, what patterns or tropes do you notice again and again in books in this section of Amazon? Why do you think readers love those patterns or tropes? And how might you want to use them or flip them in your own book? And so, first, we're not even being self conscious. We're not looking at our own book. We're really just studying the market and getting examples. I promise if you do this, you're not going to be stealing another person's plot. You're just going to be more informed and more conscious of why books sell, which is a humongous advantage. So, once you've kind of done your little tour of the market, try doing something rough. Now, this is just an exercise to play around with the book description. It's not the final draft, it's just something to help you get focused. Now, of course, if you're ready to publish, really get that down to the way you want it to be seen in Amazon. But no matter where you are in the writing process, it can be so helpful to just know what your book blurb is going to be, know where your book's going to fit on the shelf, and understand the community of writers and readers that you're excited to become a part of. So, if you want some help, if you are really drawing a blank as to what your book's about, try the outline your book on one page. I have it right below. You can sign up for it and it will be delivered to your email. And it's an easy, playful way to really understand your book beginning to end on a single page. And it will help you make it more exciting. It'll give you direction and a huge boost forward. So every Friday, I give some sort of boost, a video, a PDF, in order to move you forward on your book. So don't forget to take time for your book and your creative dreams this weekend. So much love. Talk soon. Bye.